Happy Saturday. Happy weekends. Happy stay-at-home day. Right? Everybody's playing the stay-at-home game now. Hi, everybody. I hope that you're great. I wanted to come on here real quick and just do a quick, I'm going to try to keep it at 5 minutes, training on LTOs. Hi, everybody. Glad that you're getting on. I hope that you stay on and listen to this whole thing because I'm going to give, excuse me, some really, really important info and a perspective that maybe you haven't thought of. The last few days I've had, well, really just all week, I've had a lot of people asking me and questions and making comments about our LTOs and why Scentsy doesn't prepare for releases. And so I kind of want to clear up some myths and some misconceptions with this training. So this is all about LTOs. And because we had the purple bulb, I think sold out in like 3 hours. One of the Mother's Day bundles just sold out. And I want you guys to really just wrap your brain around why that's not a bad thing, okay? I need you to understand why it's good, okay? So I'm gonna explain it. And you might not like some of it, and that's okay. Because I wouldn't be a leader if I wasn't being truthful, okay? So what I need you to know is LTOs, limited time offerings. Guys, these are designed to sell out. We want them to sell out, okay? You have to understand, when we create product that's so beloved that it sells out, it's creating credibility amongst everybody. People are saying Scentsy must be really awesome. They always create these amazing things and they always sell out. Guys, it's those LTOs, when things sell out, when things go on back order, that's building a magnet that's going to attract people to this business, whether it be for join, host, or buy. That power and having a product that people love so much that it goes so quickly is a good thing. It builds that magnet that attracts, okay? Here's the other thing too. When there's no urgency for something, people always put it off, okay? So if you're not creating an urgency for somebody to buy something, they're going to say, oh, well, I'll just do it on payday, right? And then payday comes and they say, well, it's still not sold out yet. Nothing that they ever say is while supplies last ever sells out, so I'll just wait. I'll wait 2 more weeks till my next payday. Do you see what I mean? There's no urgency. But when we create a product that goes quickly, then people jump on it. But it's your job. This is the thing, guys. It's your job to create that urgency with people so that they don't wait. It's your job to make sure that they know, guys, this product is so awesome, it's gonna go quickly. Like, you have to convey that to people, all right? And if you are, if we're telling people it's while supplies last, limited edition, whatever you choose to tell people, if it doesn't sell out, if we are always saying this about our LTOs and nothing ever sells out, you know what people are going to start thinking? They're going to start thinking, my consultant's not telling me the truth. Nothing sells out. Nothing sells out. She's just telling me it's probably a regular catalog item, but she's just telling me it's while supplies last to get the sales. You start to lose credibility then. Scentsy starts to lose credibility then, okay? We want things to sell out. We want it to match what we're conveying, okay? We don't want to lose that credibility, okay? We want to build the magnet that attracts, all right? People also start thinking, this product must really suck because they come out with all of these LTOs, all of these, they're always saying while supplies last, but then I never see anything saying sold out. I never see anything saying it's gone. So if it's while supplies last, this product must really suck because it never sells out, okay? Do you understand, like, the perspective there? You have to have the business mind, guys. You can't get frustrated. You can't get frustrated that's selling out. It's designed to sell out, okay? It's what runs a business. It's what attracts people to the business. It's what builds your credibility. If everybody wants it, then it must be awesome, right? Okay, and flash sales, guys. Here's a wild perspective for you, okay? Flash sales. Who loves flash sales? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Flash sales. They're awesome, right? We love them. Time out. Time out. From a business perspective, are they really that great? Because I don't know about you, but I would rather hustle the product when it's at regular price so that I can make my full commission. Perspective. Okay, if we're not selling these things, if we're not selling them out at regular price, they're going to end up in the clearance section. They're going to end up in a flash sale, and 80% off sounds great for a consumer, but when you're making money on those sales, don't you want to make money on the full price? Don't you want to make money on the price that it's worth? Okay, we don't want to dumb down our product and sell it for cheaper, right? It's not worth that. It's worth this. And I want my commission to be this, okay? Now, I'm not bashing flash sales. They are fun, but I just want you to think about that perspective. Would you rather sell it now and make your full commission, or would you rather sell it at, 50, 70, 80% off and take a huge cut in your commission? Okay? Think about it from a business mind. I'm begging you, please. And your perspective of this will completely change. Okay, so, and here's the other thing that I want you to know. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I wrote a bunch of stuff down because I wanted to make sure I conveyed it all. LTOs help home office gauge future releases. Okay, so that's the thing. If we have something that sells out really quick, then, I promise you, they're sitting around a table at home office and they're talking about how to make that better. So here's an example. Pina Colada Cha-Cha used to be, I believe it was 2 years ago, was released as a LTO in a brick. If you don't know what a brick is, it's like 6 times the size of a bar. It's huge. It's like 1 pound of wax. It's huge. They're ginormous, okay? Pina Colada Cha-Cha started out as an LTO. People loved it. People went crazy. The brick was like super duper popular, okay? So what happened? They saw that and they said, okay, well, we want to put it in the catalog. So guess what? The next season came and they put it in the catalog, right? And now it's in the body. Like they've released it in this body LTO, right? Now it's in the sugar scrub, which is a whole new product. Like, do you see like the cycle there? Like it was so popular here and now look what we're getting because of it. It helps home office gauge what to release in the future. Okay, we can give the same story about a lot of, our sin of the months. How many of our sin of the months have come back into the catalog? Squeeze the Day. Squeeze the Day has come back in the catalog, and now we have it in a cleaning bundle that's also an LTO. And if you watch your news tab, you will know that was so popular that Scentsy is putting it in the next catalog. Bam, yo! Okay, don't underestimate the LTOs. Okay, you have to work them, okay? Now, let's just talk for a second. I know I'm probably going over my 5 minutes for 5-minute training, but that's okay because this is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is like preach it girl kind of stuff. Okay, pre-sales, LTO pre-sales. Guys, these are huge. If you are just now looking at the Jelly Belly collection, Easter's tomorrow, by the way, if you're just now looking at that, if you're just now looking at the Mother's Day bundle, which was released 5 business days ago, like, you really can't get mad. Like, I mean, you might not like what I'm about to say, but you cannot get mad. Scentsy gave you a heads up that those Mother's Day bundles were coming. You had several days to prep for it. And if you're just now doing it and you're bummed out that things are selling out, that is literally on nobody but you. Okay, you are an independent business owner. You have to choose to make the time. You cannot get mad at your sponsor. You cannot get mad at your director. You cannot get mad at Scentsy. They gave you the tools. You have to take them, okay? You have to hustle. You have to get the pre-sales. So in 2 days, we have the Cinderella carriage coming out and we have the Mix It collection. If you are not working those now and they sell out super quick, which they very well may, you can't get mad. You cannot get mad, you guys, because that's on you. Scentsy gave you this time to work it. It's on you. Okay, if you're not projecting that you're open for business regularly, your people are going to buy from someone else. Straight up. I know, guys, that this is a hard time. We're going through things in this world right now that we never would have dreamed that we would be going through, okay? It's hard, it's rough, it's emotional, every day, we're all in it together, okay? But the reality is people are still buying. That is evident in the purple bulb selling out in 3 hours and the Mother's Day bundle selling out in what, 6 days, 5 days? One of them did. So people are still buying. And the reality is if you're not open for business, they're going to find another consultant. I can't tell you how many times, and specifically in the last month, that I've gotten orders from brand new people and they said to me, oh, I usually buy off of so-and-so, but I don't think she's selling right now, so I just figured I'd message you. Guys, that's rough for me to hear because I don't want people, like I don't want, and I'm not gonna lie, some of those people are on our team, some of those people are not on our team. I don't want your customer orders. I want you to get them. But at the end of the day, it's their choice. And I'm not gonna apologize for working my business the way it's designed to be worked. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's a whole other conversation that we can have. But you have to be open. You know, tacos, I'll use tacos as an example, okay? Because everybody loves tacos. If you have a favorite taco place, okay, and they're only open on Tuesdays because of Taco Tuesday, well, guess what? I could eat tacos every day of the week. And if you're not gonna be open, I'm gonna go get my tacos somewhere else, okay? All it takes is like, just put out a simple post every day. You know, show people, you know, a picture of one of your kids washing their hands with our hand soap, or take a picture of you spraying your dog with our detangler spray, you know, or whatever. Take a picture of your favorite bar and post it. If you don't want to take the pictures, go to #CincySnapshot. There's a gallery on your website. You can use those pictures. Just post an image. It is like a flashing sign that says, I am open for business. That's all you have to do. It's not hard. You don't have to message people every single day and say, do you want to order? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready to order yet? Are you ready to order yet? You don't have to do that, okay? You just have to project that you're open for business, okay? You don't get to decide how people spend their money or where they spend their money or when they spend their money. You don't get to decide that, okay? You just have to work. You just have to be open for business, okay? So in this time, don't be scared that somebody might not want to buy from you because the world in your mind is falling apart. People are still ordering. I promise you, people are still ordering. You don't get to decide how they spend their money. If you're not working, you have no one to blame but yourself. We've already kind of talked about that. So when LTOs sell out, we're all given the same heads up that they're coming. Here they are. If you are not creating the urgency, then you are going to miss out. The LTOs that we have are some of our best things, and you're missing out. So maybe you're saying, well, I have kids, I have a health condition, I have to go to work, I have this, I have that. You know, keep your excuses. I don't want to hear them. Like, I have my own, and you choose them. You choose how they rule your life. That is your decision. But here's what I'm going to tell you: for every excuse, I could give you a reason that you could do it anyways. Okay, if we wanted to go down that road. Okay. I just could. For every excuse you give me, I can tell you somebody else that has it. That has a million different other things going on, and they're still making it happen. Now, that said, I know what we can handle, what we can take on. We're all different people, okay? But like, here's just a couple examples, okay? I work, so I can't get on when the LTOs are released. Guys, I get it. I used to work outside the home. It's rough, okay? I totally understand. I totally understand. So, what do? Guess what? You have the ability to have an open website that people can go and order from your website. You send them a party link. There you go. Use your hostess credit if you want. Send them a certain circle as a thank you. You have a website. Excuse, busted, okay? Same excuse, you know, I gotta take my kids to school at that time, or I've gotta pick them up at that time, or I'm at work at that time, I can't get on and place the order. Guess what? I can guarantee you have somebody in your life that would be happy to get on and place your orders for you if you ask them. Maybe give them a reward. Say, you know, if you will get on and place these orders for me as soon as they're released, I'll give you a half-off item from this party when it closes. Guys, you can do it. So take your excuses, Go wrap them up in some of that beloved toilet paper right now and flush them down the toilet, because I really don't want to hear them. Like, because we all have the ability. We all have the tools, no matter what is happening in our lives. And I need you to know that. Like, I love you. I love what you're, I'm passionate about the hurts in your life and the hang-ups and, and all of those things. Like, I take them to heart. And, I look through some of your posts and some of your messages to me, and my heart aches for all of you because of what you're going through. It does. Don't think I'm insensitive to it, because I'm very compassionate to those things. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your choice whether or not you want to work it or you want to not. But you don't get to complain because you made a choice. Okay, so how can you put these LTOs to good use? The first thing to do is, you know that they're coming, prepare for them. Prepare for them. Don't wait till the day they're released. Don't wait till a week later. Don't wait till a month later and then say, oh, well, crap, I didn't have time. Yes, you did. You had the same amount of time as everybody else did, okay? So how can you work it? Target marketing, consumer profiling. If you didn't watch my world tour video, I suggest you go to my YouTube page and watch it, because I really talked about target marketing and consumer profiling. But I'm just going to give you a little overview right now. In 2 days, less than 2 days now, less than 48 hours, the Cinderella Carriage is going to be released, okay? Target marketing, consumer profiling. Who liked the Princess Collection when it first came out? Who was buying those princess bars? You can look that up in your reporting tab. You can run that report. If you need help with that, let me know. I'll show you how to do it, okay? You can see who got those princess collections. Those are the people you want to make sure that they see that Cinderella Carriage, and you want to make sure you ask them if they want it. Okay, people with daughters, people with granddaughters that love the princesses, you need to make sure they see that Cinderella Carriage and the Cinderella bar. Let's not forget the bar, because it's being released too. People that are all over social media praising Disney Plus, talking about how they're watching all these Disney movies, they need to know we have a Disney collection. Target marketing, know your people. Disney parks, the people that love to go on their Disney vacations, the people that are just hardcore Disney, that's your target audience. Target marketing, consumer profiling, okay? Real quick. Now, mix it up. Same thing. We have an awesome Mix It Up collection. I have the scents right here. They're slamming. I just need you to know, like, there's just in all transparency, usually when we have a collection, there's usually like 1 or 2 scents that I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that. But here's the thing, that's okay, because we have all, we have all kinds of fragrances. People like some, they don't like others, and that's okay. But I can honestly tell you that I like every single one of these waxes. Oh my gosh, guys, they're so good. They're so good. And this is so cool right now, because this is like, here we go. Target marketing, consumer profiling. Who has kids at home right now? What a cool science experiment this is, you guys. Like, they can mix the fragrances. They can see what they like, what they don't like. Like, this is a really, really cool experiment that they can do at home. Because these fragrances, they're killer. They're so, so good. Okay? Now, other ways. People that love samples. People that love your mixers, like those of you that make mixer suggestions, they're going to love these. Your collection lovers, people that have purchased collections in the past, every season we tend to come out with these collections, various collections. People that have tended to buy the collections from you before, you want them to know about these, okay? Don't wait. Market it now. It's coming. You had the time to prep for it. You have to do the work. I like to send out texts. I use the Amy app. If you don't have the Amy app, I highly suggest that you get it. I like to send out the Amy app. I also like to send out a MailChimp with a few pictures because I don't want to, blow up people's texting. That's a great thing to do. I post it, right? There's all kinds of things that you can do, you guys. But you have to work it. Nobody else is going to work it but you. And you don't get to blame anybody. You don't get to blame your director, your star director, your superstar director, your sponsor. You don't get to blame Scentsy. They're giving you the tools for a product that's designed to sell out. And I told you why. I hope that you understand. I hope that it gives you a new perspective. And I hope that you just start kicking these LTOs out of the park. We want them to sell out. We want them to sell out. It's what builds our credibility. It's what makes Cincy awesome. It's what makes people want to come back for more, right? Everybody wants to be like the cool kid. We get to be the cool kids.